Well, good win for our team. So we needed to. It was nice. It's nice to start out on a good note, knowing that every game's going to be a battle for us. I thought we played really well second half. I thought we were aggressive second half. I thought they were much more aggressive than us on both ends of the court. I thought our guys, we went out there and tried to play not to lose rather than go out there and continue to play hard and play aggressive and play to win a little bit. And that's typical of a young basketball team. Same thing they're going through a little bit, but good win for our team. We've been through a lot the last week or so with a lot of stuff, and then obviously losing JP, we really had to go back to the drawing boards a little bit. We have guys out there playing positions they've never played. We have guys out there who've never playing, and we were playing some zone which we haven't played. And you look at it on paper before the game, you say, well, this is a game Oklahoma State's at home, two young basketball teams, but we were a little concerned because of how well would we flow tonight? How well would we execute tonight? And I was proud of how our guys adjusted to changing defenses. We changed defenses on them a lot. I thought Michael Collins did a good job of understanding the 4 spot at times, and I thought Socek got in there and gave us some positive minutes. So still a really, really work in progress. But I tell you, the attitude of this team the last couple of days has been off the chart. I don't know how good we are, and it's gonna be a battle every night. I mean, just staying in games and everything. But I like this team. This team, they've been fun to work with the last week or so. They've really accepted the challenges of some of the adversity we've been through.
All that considered, is this your best performance this year? 2 turnovers, made a bunch of foul shots.
That was, it was some positives. I mean, no question. Gosh, John, I don't know.
Considering all you've been through and shorthanded.
Yeah, we were pretty good at Missouri State. I thought we played pretty well actually at SMU too for a 40-minute game. We didn't play in many spurts against SMU. Yeah, I'd put this game up there. None of them are going to be pretty, especially with the team. Same thing with them. You're going to have ups and downs every game, ups and down games, and we're out there with 4 freshmen out there a lot, so but it might be, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can put it in that terms. Probably, maybe. It's probably one of the better wins we've had, I guess. They're a good ball club. They're young like us, but they got some good players, some good young players.
Everybody in the building knows Keaton is a mark man. He's going to have to shoot for you at the end, and those guys still delivers.
He's a good ball player. He's an overachiever. He's a kid that understands how to score, and I think our guys did a good job of screening for him tonight to get him open. And he understands the game. He understands how to get his shots off. I mean, last year is a little bit of an experience for him because he had other guys play off of the first 2 years, and I think now he's hopefully the experiences he went through last year are hopefully helping him this year a little bit. And he's got a few more offensive weapons hopefully around him, but. Still got to get that low post game to help him out a little bit. Last year, Marshall's low post game could help him a little bit, but he just understands the game. He has a great feel for the game, and then we do a lot to try to get him shots too. So.
Is this the best game of Nash's career?
Probably. Again, I don't know. I thought he played well against Tulsa. I guess he had, if you're looking at points. But, it's so much more. We need him to score, no question. I mean, it can't just be Keaton. And I think Brian Williams is going to contribute more. I keep saying that, and I know he will. And Guerrero, I told our team I thought we played, one of our better games, but I think Guerrero will make most of those shots he took tonight. And I think that will hopefully, when we start, that will be when we play better. And I think Brian Williams will knock down some of those shots. And we actually need to get him probably a few more shots. LeBron, they did a good job on him the second half. Him and Keaton, really. But we need all those guys to score if we're going to have a chance. But, yeah, LeBron's, we've been watching film. He had a really, really good floor game, except for a couple of rebounding episodes against Virginia Tech. I mean, his defense is probably the best he played against Virginia Tech. So I'm anxious to see how he did on the other aspects of the game by watching film. I don't remember tonight him hurting us defensively, things we couldn't have said 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, he's getting better in all the aspects of the game besides just scoring. But when he can score for us, it gives us a lot better chance, a lot better chance. But, you know, his motor was running a little bit more tonight. His first step was a little bit quicker. He was a little bit more aggressive. You know, things we've been individually pulling him aside. Have been for after practice individuals and trying to break it down for him and show him this is the way it needs to be done. And he's got the skill to do it. His motor's got to run. He's got to play at a higher gear. And tonight I thought he kicked it into just a little bit another gear, but there's still more gears to go.
You said you guys haven't really played zone much. Is that as a result of just incorporating new players, like you said, and having to switch things around a little bit?
Yeah, you know, I thought we were going to have to play. I know we're going to play some zone because of either foul trouble or fatigue, either one. We'll have to play some zone. Tonight I went zone actually because I wasn't happy with our man-to-man early, which I hadn't had to say for a while. I think we had one of the better defenses in the league. But again, that's when JP was playing a little bit. Not that we still can't be, but. You know, we were really, really good at half-court defensively, man-to-man, really good. We still just can't rebound. I mean, it's bewildering to me. I know we may not be the best rebounding team, but it's got to start getting closer than this, and we're trying everything we can possibly think of. But, yeah, it's something we've worked on, zone, something we normally don't work a whole lot on, and we haven't played hardly any at all. But it's something that we're going to have to. It's going to have to be our friend for a while. Yeah.
I don't want to make him out to be too much of a two-year-old, but was it gutsy for Markel Brown just to play?
Considering he hasn't done anything for, you know, I'm not even for 4 or 5 days. He didn't practice going into the Virginia Tech game, and so he played 7 minutes, I think, or 8 minutes. So no, he didn't do anything that day. So consider somebody who hasn't practiced, and he didn't practice yesterday at all. He hobbled through walk through, so yeah, for him to go out and get 10 points and 3 rebounds for that, and he played really good defense. I mean, we think he's our best defender, and he got some good rebounds. So yeah, pretty gutsy effort, but yeah.
You mentioned Marek Suchek. I mean, how much has he gotten better since he's
Tons. A month ago he could have never played in this game, never, not a chance, not a shot. But we started seeing, maybe a little over a month ago, I mean, seeing a guy change from day to day, you could see it. First 3 weeks of just practice before we ever played a game, he couldn't draw. He wouldn't hit he'd be lucky to hit the backboard. He was so tired. The game was going too fast. He was weak. He was rushing a shot, figuring out he didn't make a shot for 3 or 4 weeks, and he can make shots. Then all of a sudden one day he made 2 or 3. Then the next day, 4 or 5. Then the next day, 4 or 5 again. The next day, 6. And got to a point all the coaches after was like, wow, he's come along. He's going to be, by this time next year, we kept saying by this time next year, we thought, well, he'd really be contributing because he can really shoot it and understands the game as well as anybody on our team understands the game. He's just weak, a little bit weak. He just doesn't have a great base yet. He's got to get a little bit quicker. But he understands tonight. If I go back and watch the tape again, I think you'll see him in the right places at the right time, screening, defensively, doesn't jump real high. He made a nice 3 tonight. He can do that. And even when he gets more comfortable, I think he can do it even more. So for him to go play 15 minutes and hasn't played at all, I was happy with his effort. But yeah, he's really gotten a lot better. He still has a lot of room to go. But he's gotten a lot better.
You view him as a rotation player from here on?
Oh, he's got to. Yeah, I mean, we got 8 guys. And I'll play Christian Sager, too. I'm not afraid to play our walk-on. Christian Sager can play. He really does well in practice. So I'm not afraid to play Christian Sager if I need to. I'm not afraid to play him. But Marek will play. Will play.